This episode of Musical Hell is brought to you by Midnight Musicals. Welcome to the podcast Musical Underground. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Diva from Musical Hell, and I know the score.
So, what exactly is a musical? On the surface, the definition is pretty straightforward. It's a dramatic work in which the story is told in part through song and dance. But the more you get into the genre, the more you realize how much gray area there is. There are musicals with a lot of spoken dialogue and musicals with almost none. In some, the songs are intricately entwined with the plot, while in others they're superfluous, and in still others, the plot is superfluous to the songs. At what point does something stop being a musical and start being something else? To not really answer the question so much as ruminate on it for a bit, we're going to have a look at 35mm, A Musical Exhibition. This 2012 piece is a collaboration between Ryan Scott Oliver, who provides the music and lyrics, and his husband Matthew Murphy, who provides the photography. 16 of Murphy's pieces provide a backdrop for 16 of Oliver's songs, which range from abstract meditations to self-contained narratives to ambiguous explorations of the psyche. As far as musicals go, 35mm is unconventional in that it doesn't have an overarching plot, although many of the individual songs contain a dramatic arc. Two of the most notable are Leave Luann, a dark Southern Gothic tale of domestic abuse and divine retribution, and the Ballad of Sarah Berry, a Heathers-esque black comedy of high school ambition taken too far.
So obsessed our Sarah near lost her mind. To life on prom-related, Sarah was blind. She shoved her squad, her clique, her boyfriend behind. Still Julie had a hold on the lead.
In this, 35mm is more of a review, like Jacques Brel is alive and well and living in Paris. But while the individual songs are distinct from one another, certain continuing themes are clear. The most obvious is that of dysfunctional relationships and the juxtaposition of the unchanging nature of a photograph with the eternally fluctuating state of human connection. Songs like The Party Goes With You and Hemming and Hawing focus on the degradation of romantic love over time.
Condemning, applauding, till solutions come dawning, to make the finding come defining be through.
On the other hand, The Seraph explores the fine line between romantic and spiritual love, in which faith in one's beloved becomes a substitute for faith in a higher power.
You've shown me there is faith without fear or regret. You are a love as close to heaven as I'll get.
Ambiguity is a regular aspect of the narratives. For example, what exactly is happening in the surreal stream of conscious crazy town? An anxiety-plagued dream? The paranoia of a psychiatric patient? The torment of a soul in hell?
I escaped from the dog as I dived through a stream of sea snakes. And I realized that this river is what separates the beady-deep-beady-deep-dees from the west.
Likewise, is the nasty title character of Carolee just a spoiled toddler, or is she actually something truly demonic? Do her parents care what happens to her, or did they dispose of her on the narrator just as he disposes of her in turn?
Carolee has toy scissors, with which Carolee makes small cuts. Now you don't try to take them, try to borrow or break them, and Carolee, oh, God damn it, stabs you nuts.
And what is 35mm anyway? A musical? A song cycle? A piece of performance art? The truth is the answer really doesn't matter due to another recurring theme in the piece, defying the assumption that art must have a clear explanation or any explanation at all. Sometimes you just need to sit with it a bit and derive your own personal conclusions, whatever those may be. I'm Diva, I know the score, and now, so do you.